Kenya is often called the gateway to East Africa. It is a nation of runners, innovators, and hard workers. But beneath the surface of its progress, a silent crisis is tearing at the fabric of most homes. It doesn't discriminate. It's in our universities, our primary schools, and our workplaces. It's the battle with alcohol and drug addiction. And today, the stakes have never been higher. According to recent NACADA reports, Western Kenya leads in general drug use, while Nairobi remains the epicenter for synthetic drugs and cannabis.
Fellow citizens, allow me to address a silent but deadly crisis confronting our nation today. Alcohol and drug abuse has become a clear and present danger to Kenya's health, security, and economic future. 1 in every 6 Kenyans aged between 15 and 65, that is close to 5 million people, are currently using at least one drug or substance of abuse. This is no longer a marginal issue. It is a national emergency. The burden falls heaviest on men and young people. 1 in every 3 Kenyan men in this age group uses drugs or abuses alcohol.
Alcohol is the most abused substance from second-generation brews in central to high-end spirits in urban clubs. Cat, Miraa, Maguka is socially accepted in many regions but a major gateway to harder substances. Cannabis, bang, usage has surged by 90% in the last 5 years, with edibles becoming a silent trap for students. But there's a new player. Synthetic drugs, methamphetamine, MDMA, and prescription cocktails like codeine are surfacing in our schools. Often, these are sold online through social media, making them harder for parents to track.
He begins his day at 4 a.m. with a drink, and without it, he explains that he cannot function during the day.
In the morning when I wake up, I need to consume something a little, at least for my body to be stable, at least because I cannot even reason what I'm going to do because my brain needs working. So I have to consume a bit, then after consuming like 1 to 2 thoughts, my body comes stable because I usually shake. Yeah, I don't even take a cup of tea.
His addiction got worse in 2021 and it has landed him in hospital several times. Daniel depends on odd jobs to make ends meet, and on a good day he makes about 500 shillings, but he spends all of it on alcohol.
It has costed me a lot, especially when it's cold. I really struggle.
How much do you make in a day, and how much of that amount of money do you take to, do you use on alcohol?
It's around 80%. Yeah, I can make like 600, but obviously 400 do go to leak.
The cost isn't just financial. It's the 47% of university students who miss exams. It's the rise in mental health disorders like depression, which now affects 1 in 3 Kenyans in some form. It's the domestic violence and the broken dreams. The good news: addiction is a disease, and like any disease, it can be treated. Addiction can be treated through medical detox, which deals with the physical withdrawal, through therapy, which addresses the why, such as stress, peer pressure, or trauma, and through support systems by organizations like NACADA and groups like rehabilitation centers. Amidst all the efforts that are being put in place by the government to handle these addictions, experience has proven that there is a need for both physical and spiritual intervention, as some addictions seem to be less of a habitual problem to more of a spiritual problem.
Realized in many villages, young men and women were dying out of addiction, out of alcoholism, and every kind of drug abuse. And we noted that even taking them to police, taking them even to jail, chasing them away from home, did not help.
35-year-old Titus Kilonzo knows this well. Once a drug addict for 7 years, lost in the streets, today he's a gospel artist, using his voice to call others back to life.
Nikaanza kutumia hadi bang, zingine pills zinaitwa D5, Macosmos, bado ziko kwa streets zinauzwa. So nikaanza kutumia na ikakuwa addiction. Na alafu venye nilianza kupingana nazo ni venye hakuna kitu ya maana naweza fanya. Kila time unatumia drugs hakuna kitu ya maana unaweza fanya.
For his mother, Elizabeth Ndunge, the journey was painful.
Polisi mimi siwezi hesabu ile mara sabari nimempeleka. Lakini nilikuwa nikimuitania tu nikiwa kwa nyumba. Sasa amenizidi, ananiongelea kwa ugali, unaona wewe nini kwa ukali. Mpaka huyu mtu unaona akizidi hapo hata.
We cannot arrest our way out of this crisis. We need to talk about it. Parents, talk to your children. Students, look out for your friends. Government, enforce the laws against those targeting our children. And pastors, pray in support for those addicted.
No law can replace parental guidance, community values, or early intervention in the lives of our children. As parents, we must choose to be present in the lives of our children. We cannot afford to delegate our children to others. We must guide them, protect them, and intervene early before addiction takes hold. If we fail to act, we fail our children, and we fail the next generation. If we rise to this duty, we secure not only their future, but the moral strength and destiny of our nation.